Hi, my name is Jill Shepherd and I'm a senior lecturer in stem cell biology for the University of Kent School of Biosciences. And thanks to the Our World Foundation, I'm now also a qualified instructor in first aid for mental health. I was really honoured to be funded by Our World to undertake the training in becoming an instructor for first aid for mental health. What First Aid for Mental Health is really all about is starting supportive conversations about mental health. And this is something that's very important to our students, and hence it's important to me. Over the last year, during the pandemic, our students have had to learn completely new ways of working with our classes going online. At the same time, they've been undertaking the usual challenges associated with being successful in their degree program, and of course on top of that the challenges that are associated with life in a pandemic. So it's been very important for us to engage with our students about mental health and try and support them as best we can. And I think spreading the word about first aid for mental health is going to be a really important way for us to continue to provide that support for our students, and indeed for the students to provide that support for each other. And so the next step for me is to begin a program of training in first aid for mental health for my students. I'm really excited about doing this just because it's so important, and when I undertook the training I found it really helpful, and I can see how it would be so useful. In fact, I only completed the training last week, and in some interactions just via email online with some students, I've actually already referred to and used my training. So it's definitely going to be really useful, and I'm looking forward to starting the training and helping my students to be able to start these supportive conversations with each other. So thanks again to Our World, and you'll be hearing more from me when we start our First Aid for Mental Health training at the University of Kent.